Hey guys, it's Alyssa from Online Fabric Store, and today I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew Halloween costume. So if you can't tell, I'm going as a ghost. And the really great thing about this costume is that you can wear it right over your clothes. It's essentially a cloak and is a really nice way to get dressed up without having to commit to all of the costume planning. So let's get into how you can make one for yourself.
Double your height and cut 8 to 10 pieces of tulle to that length. Layer all the tulle so the edges loosely match up. Find and mark the center on one edge of your material. Right around this area, you are going to want to make sure that the fabric is pretty evenly lined up on the edge. So while it doesn't have to be perfect, try to smooth out any lumpy fabric and line up the edges as best as you can about 2 feet out from all directions from that center mark. Measure from your shoulder to the top of your head and add 3 inches to that measurement. For me, that was 16 inches. From that center mark that you made, mark your head measurement out off to the sides and all the way around in a semicircle. With a large hand sewing needle and ribbon, sew a running stitch along the semicircle. The length of your stitches should be quite long. I recommend every 2 to 3 inches. I wiggled the needle around in the tulle a little bit to make more space for the ribbon to pull through. This stitch is a simple up and down motion, so even if you have never sewn, you'll be able to do it. Lastly, I'm going to be adding 2 cord stops to the ribbon. These are totally optional, and you can absolutely just tie the ribbon under your chin, but they will make the costume more comfortable. Try on the costume and trim down the train if you wish. I trimmed the front just above floor length so I wouldn't trip over it. I also took a decent amount off of the train in the back. You don't need clean cuts. I used scissors to slice up the tulle a little bit and then tore it the rest of the way. Hang up your cloak and start texturing the tulle layer by layer. I'm starting from the underneath and working my way to the outer layer, but I left the very bottom layer and the very top layer as they were so I would not snag the costume on anything. The more you do, the more volume your costume will have. You can rip and tear at the tulle with your hands and also cut strips to add variety to the textured look. Put on the cloak and tie the string loosely under your chin. I like the look of the hood being a little more exaggerated, so I'm going to tie the string a little tighter and puff up parts of the hood so it looks more whimsical.
And you could always make this project with black tulle and a couple less layers, and you would have a really slick vampire costume. Thank you guys so much for watching this OFS project. Like and subscribe for more crafting tutorials, tips, and tricks, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
The supplies you will need for this project are 1 bolt of 108-inch tulle, scissors, Dritz cord stops, a large hand sewing needle, ribbon, and a measuring tape.